Oh, welcome guys. Sorry to be late. We have Afterburners versus Icebreakers on field one. Uh, if you see, Icebreakers have just scored one, so the score is 1-0 to Icebreakers. So if I'm not wrong, that's Atul who caught the disc. Is it Atul?
Yeah, it's Atul.
By the way, it's Ashish Sahu from Mumbai West Coast Rascals, and we have
Bhavya Jain, Surat Ultimate, Zumbish.
So what we see here is a game between the unbeaten Icebreakers, who are at the top of the league, and Afterburners, who were struggling initially because of less players, but it's great to see they have the numbers now.
I'm actually very excited for this game. It seems like a very exciting game. It'll be lovely to see Afterburners come together and play. Like the full squad. This is the first time we are seeing the full squad.
Right. So it's actually a great setup for Afterburners to beat the leaders, don't you think, Bhavya?
Yeah, definitely.
So I think everybody will be rooting for Afterburners, apart from we have on the line. Sir ji, मुझे थोड़ा screen देखने दो. Thank you. नहीं, इतना काफी है. So on the screen we see it's a lineup by Icebreaker. Rohan is calling lines, I guess. Okay, it's a break call by Afterburners, and we have Arya with the disc, right, Bhavya?
Yeah, Arya with the disc. It's the first time she has come to play. Seems like a good fit for the team. I think she can really help the team.
So if you see, Arya is a handler along with Ankit and Ani. So they are playing three handlers at the back, and that's a call. So call means if something uh, like uh, like rather than having an umpire, people take their own calls. They discuss among themselves and they decide. So we still have Afterburners with the disc, rotating nicely. Back goes back to UT. UT looks for deep and throws it for Akshay. And here we have Akshay running for the disc, and he catches it. Oh wow! Great game by Icebreaker. Oh, sorry, Afterburners.
That actually seemed really smooth compared to their last games. I think addition of all the new players that have come on the field today, we can see their impact, and it's 1-1.
So UT to Akshay. Great sight.
Whose side are you on, by the way, Sahu? Do you want Icebreakers to win or do you want Afterburners?
Yeah, I mean, I always root the underdogs, and of course, Icebreakers have not lost anything. If they lose one, the league will be totally open. Nothing from nothing personal, but yeah, it's great to see a good competition, right?
Yeah, true.
UT to Akshay. Akshay. Yeah, no worries. UT, yeah, Utkarsh Patil.
The sideline of Afterburners also seems to be more excited this time. They aren't gloomy as they usually seem to be. They seem really excited to play, and it's the first time I've seen they have girls to rotate, which is really healthy for the team. It keeps everyone motivated to play. No one is lazy or giving. Everyone is just 100% on the field.
So online we have Varun, Puneet, Akshay, Athir, Anish, Arya, and Ananya.
Too many A's. Just a weird observation. Too many A's.
Akshay, so it's going to be Akshay is going to pull the disc. Pull is something that Ultimate starts with. So the team who's on defense throws the disc on the other side for the team to catch before they set up the defense.
That's a great pull by Akshay.
Back. Nice catch by Tahir. Tahir is looking to pass it to the other handlers. Passes it to Bhavya. Bhavya on the sideline. Centers it is nicely to Tahir. Tahir looking up line. No, passes. Centers it to Atul. Atul looks deep, dumps it back to the handler. Bhavya on the sideline handling.
Great defense going downfield.
Afterburners are nicely pushing the players in, they're guarding their deeps. But now we see two people free on the back here. Bhavya and Joe. And hammer by. Oh, nice D by Athir.
Great pressure,
Great
great
D.
pressure.
Oh, apparently Athir had to apply for leave to come to this. He's a pilot, he doesn't get leaves as often. So I think it's worth it now. Let's see.
He's also the owner, right?
This is Arya looking for Akshay. That's a Jumbish connection. Athir to Joe. Athir to Gajju to Varun. Nice save by Arya. Arya passes back to Varun. So we see handlers as Varun and Athir. Akshay helping and Arya helping. The formation we see, it looks like 2-2-3. Puneet cuts in, cuts all the way to the handler zone. Scuba to Arya. Arya looking to center. Joe marking on Arya. Nice pass by Arya to Athir. So what we see here is, what a huck. Come on.
Nice.
Nice pressure by Rizwan. That's a pressure by Rizwan. Amish
Great
went
pressure.
on the other side. Pass to Tahir.
Great cut by Joe.
That was a great put by Arya though that time, right?
Very good put.
So what Afterburners are doing is they are trying to force them on one side. Oh, nice save by Tahir, and Tahir puts it in the back end to Joe. Oh, nice try by Joe. It still went down. Nice try. Yeah, great to see Arya. Arya appreciating the attempt by Joe.
Is it just me, or do you also think that addition of Arya and everyone, Gajju is a little more relaxed than usual?
Yeah, the last 2 games we see, the last 2 weeks we have seen Akshay trying to handle as well as cut and also go for deep. So I think a lot of responsibility taken. Not only Akshay, the whole team was doing everything. They had only 1 or 2 subs.
True.
They were playing savage almost. So we see Icebreakers putting, forcing them forehand. By forcing forehand, oh, actually Sachin switched. So when we say force, we mean to say they want the other team to score on one side. And that's a turnover. Sad turnover. They score in their end zone and the other team scores. Icebreakers. Yes, Icebreakers. Yes, Icebreakers. Atul to Joe. Nice sunny day, huh? After 3
very
weeks of
sunny day.
rainy.
I can't wait for it to be 10:30, 11 when it gets really hot.
Why? Because I'm from Surat, you're used to that. Or?
It's not about being used to, it's just gonna be hard. I was being sarcastic. It's a weird weather here. It was raining yesterday, but it was also windy, also sunny.
Welcome to Mumbai.
To refresh, the score is 2-1 to Icebreakers, but nothing to worry. They started with offense.
So we have Tahir calling line on the line of Icebreakers. We see starting from left is Negi, Rohan, Sachin, Joe, Sharanya and Tahir at the center. So they are on D, so Tahir is calling marks. In ultimate what we do is easier to call marks and then run for defense, wherein we decide that who will mark who. And we also decide a force. That is one type of defense wherein we make sure that the other team is allowed to throw on one side and not on the other side, because as a defense you cannot stop all the throws, right Bhavya?
Correct, and it's very important to take your man and to trust other players to take theirs, because you can't do everything on the field. So it's very important.
Ankit throw. Yasha, a lefty handler.
Avi with
Yasha
that
to Ani. Now we see a formation of, oh nice, Ziva.
That was a great D.
That's a lazy pass and a lazy cut.
Great D. Icebreaker seems very structured. They know what they're doing. They have the 3 handlers playing for them.
Oh, that's a sad turnover. Tahir expected Tahir had to throw a little more floaty throw. It went down too fast. This one not so fast to catch it. Yeah, he can catch anything, but yeah, sometimes not all. And so we have Ankit as a handler on the sideline. Support handler, if you see on screen, that's Ani, slightly behind him. It's a nice put. Again on the sideline. Gaju from the sideline. Gaju looking for a hammer to Ajay. Oh, went down. I think that was a little bit unnecessary, you think?
Yeah, it was. And they're digging their own grave. They have been playing on the sideline. The last 3 turnovers that we saw were all on the sideline.
I think they're still sticking to the pattern they played last 2 weeks, but
Correct.
they have a lot of players now. They have the legs. They can trust and just swing them.
Ay, good D.
Oh, almost.
Almost caught it.
So Anish got a great D. He could have caught it though.
Caught it.
That's why we say catch your Ds, because
Catch your Ds.
if you see, he actually deflected the disc to Tahir and Sachin, who would have almost caught it. So it's always good to catch your Ds. That's what the coach says, right?
Yes, catch your Ds. Catch your
A
Ds.
nice swing from Ani to Akshay. Rohan marking Akshay. It's a great put. Oh, sadly went down. Ani couldn't catch it. There's a call. Again, so if you see, if as a player on field you see something is being violated, you can call and discuss with the other opponent. And it's always the closer people who will discuss, and only and when they need a perspective, they put their hands up. The people close by should give their opinion. Otherwise, it's up to the 2 players to take a call. Right,
Correct.
Bhavya Bina, spirit captain, should know all this better than me.
Yes.
So yeah, great to see it. So it was a call and they accepted the call and the disc went back to Ani. Again a turnover. I think icebreakers need to slow down a little bit. What do you think?
Slow down. I think more than icebreakers, afterburners should
Oh,
really
my bad,
slow
my bad.
down.
What I mean was
yeah,
afterburners, my bad.
yeah. They're trying to play the game that icebreaker is playing
Right.
when they actually should be playing to their strengths.
Oh yeah, right. So Rohan from the sideline, again to a sideline, to Rizwan. Rizwan is still on the sideline looking for deep, and Rizwan looking for a dump. He calls in Joe and throws a very nice floaty backhand to Joe at the center. Joe passes it back to Sachin. What a swing by Sachin, all the way to one sideline. And there's Tahir. Rizwan is open, still hucks it. Joe catches it. What a great catch.
But there was a foul call on the field.
Oh. He retracts it.
He
Ajay retracts it. That's the spirit of the game. The goal stands.
Is
Great.
it whenever I tell people that it's a self-refereed sport, they just look at me like, what are you saying? Do people even follow the spirit? And they're just like traumatized about the fact that it's a self-refereed sport. What do you think about it?
I think they play cricket or football where they have to fight and shout for their decision. But yeah, it is something that every sport should adopt, because having spirit involved is a great thing, because you don't get carried away with the emotion. You think what is right. That should a normal society should work like, right? You cannot not be
Correct,
fair to the
correct.
opponent. Think from their perspective as well.
Correct. Like,
So on screen we have the icebreakers line. We have Bhavya calling the line. From left we have Rohan, we have Sharanya Ramesh, we have Tahir, Rizwan, Atul and Joe.
completely out of the blue, why do you play Ultimate?
Oh, I think I play Ultimate. So I started 3 years back, wherein I was struggling to play any other sport because of lack of sports, lack of grounds and team. So yeah, continuing. I started the sport randomly. I saw actually Mumbai Ultimate's photo with Mumbai Indians apparently. So if you know Maksud Chaudhary, Sandeep, so there was so they were promoted by Usha, and they had a photo on Mumbai Mirror newspaper, local newspaper in Mumbai. So after watching the photo, I was very interested to see what the sport is about, and I just got hooked. Oh, nice try by Athir. It was a great, almost a great D. Puneet on the sideline. And Bhavya shouting trap. So when we have a new player on the sideline, sad drop.
Did you notice the turnover? It was again on the sideline.
Yeah, right. So the ideal way to play ultimate is keep the disc on the center because you have two options to throw and catch to. Oh, that's a great put by Rizwan to Athul. Again, his teammate. Oh, 4-1 to Icebreakers. So we have Ria here. From where are you from, Ria?
I'm from everywhere. Ashish. Hi.
Hi.
Introduce me? You already introduced me? Huh? Okay. Go. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ria, as Ashish mentioned. And I will take over from Ashish and Bhavya for now. For game 1 of MUL, I'm actually late, which is why Ashish and Bhavya had to cover for me. I overslept as usual. We have Icebreakers who just scored a point, and they're going in for the pull. It's a lovely sunny morning this Sunday, day 3 of MUL, and the conditions are perfect really. We have a pull from the Icebreakers with the Afterburners running in. We have a full squad for Afterburners today. Day 1 and day 2 of MUL, they've had a little bit of a lean squad. Today they've come full force. Everyone's shown up for the games. They have Akshay with the disc to Ani. Ani is OG player. He's been playing for really long. Started playing in Chennai, if I'm not wrong. Back to Akshay, who's sort of playing the handler position. To Arya. Arya is a player from Gujarat. Extremely talented player. Back to Ani from Akshay with a nice swing to the left of the field. Ani's looking for options, but Arya comes back to center the disc. But there seems to be a call on the field. Calls, as we all know, are part of the game. Sometimes a little frustrating when you're in the middle of the game. You have all that momentum, and suddenly you have to stop. Can be mildly frustrating, but it's always a good thing to slow down and and regroup. Ani with the disc, call has been resolved. Okay, Afterburners are stacking up. It's a vertical stack in the center of the field. They're closer to their end zone that they're scoring in, so that's a good thing for them. All they need is that one isolated cut. We have many cuts coming in, but the disc gets D'd. We have Sagar with the with the disc. Okay, that was a nice little distance gaining throw from the Icebreakers, and we have a nice huck into the end zone, beautifully put. But it was dropped. It was, I think, closer to the boundary line. It was a tricky catch. It was a good effort though. It was a very good look. Beautiful game by both Afterburners and Icebreakers. It's a very chill game. I'm enjoying the pace of this game. It's not too worked up. It's not too easy. It's a nice level of intensity here. We have the disc being picked up by Yasha, who plays in a handler position. She's walking to the line to meet Sharanya as her mark. Sharanya also has been playing with Mumbai for a very long time. She's been playing with the club team Storm Chasers. Disc is about to be live. We have Sharnya tap the disc and Yasha's looking for options. She's looking at Akshay, who's come in for a dump. A dump, if you didn't know, oh, which gets intercepted beautifully. And into the end zone. Okay. That was the end of the point. I think Afterburners thought that they had a chance, but it seems Icebreakers have shut them down completely. That was a great interception. Afterburners are walking back. Wow, it's so nice to see the Afterburners have so many on their squad today. It's just a delight to watch that. After how much they've been, really pushing and fighting on the field with a smaller squad. It's lovely to see them play with everything they've got today. On the other field, I'm not sure if you can see, you probably can't too well, but we have the Grumpies playing with the Bomb Squad. Looks like a good game. They have really good lines as well on both Grumpies and on Bomb Squad. Both lines have been called. We have Karthik, Utkarsh, Manan, Arya, Akshay and Ananya and Athir on the Afterburners line. That's a strong looking line. On the other side, I need to find out their names, but there's Rohan, Sharanya, Joanna, Bhavya, and I think, okay, they're getting a call for the pull, and it looks like a pretty floaty, really chilled out IO, which is an outside in, where the disc sort of swerves out and then comes in. It's a very nice way to manipulate the disc and what direction it takes. A beautiful huck which gets intercepted by Sachin, if I'm not wrong. The sun's in my face, I'm really sorry. And we have beautiful huck to Rohan. Oh my god, that's a very beautifully executed pass from behind half of the half line almost of the field. Absolutely amazing skills there. Just great positioning by Rohan, who was just in the right place at the right time. His mark was way behind him. He had the whole end zone to himself. It was beautiful to watch. That's a really well thought out, well executed point by Icebreakers. Once again, they have scored. Oh. Scored by Rohan. Beautiful. Afterburners are once again lining up. We have Athir, Kashish, Arya, Yasha, Utkarsh, and I think that's Barun. Icebreakers are also lining up. It looks a little messy in their side of the field, but I think, okay, yes, now it's looking better. We have the pull coming in from the Icebreakers. Beautiful. Once again, another outside in, but it's landing out of bounds. And they've called for a brick. If you don't know what a brick is, a brick call is when on the first pull, the first sort of long throw of the point, if the disc lands up out of bounds, you don't start at the outside line when a brick is called. You start at the brick mark, which is really a mark on the field. It's a little ahead of the end zone. As you can see, Amit with the disc, with Bhavya on him. So, yeah, he's playing handler role with Athir. Oh, almost got that, Sachin, but Athir catches that. He's looking down to Manan, who's made a deep cut, but nope. And the disc was too floaty and it turns over. There's a couple of unforced errors here, but I think the Afterburners are really working hard to try to eliminate that. beautiful upline, and we have a hammer into the end zone towards Bhavya, but Bhavya seems to have decided that that wasn't worth pursuing. Are we joining this? Oh, perfect. I'm being joined by Siddharth Tataria. Siddharth? Is it the same thing? I just call him Sid. And I didn't know his full first name all this while.
Hi, how are you doing?
Welcome, Sid, to the commentating box for game 1 of day 3 of MUL. How are you doing?
Beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just looking forward to my next game at 8:15.
Oh, yeah, you're playing. What
Yeah.
team do you play with again?
I play with Bombay Bunties.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
That's a strong team, huh?
uh,
On paper, at least. On paper, you guys look really good.
yeah, we've had a good second week so far.
Nice.
Let's see how this week turns out.
Well, I hope it stays good for you.
Thanks, Ria.
Okay.
Afterburners looking good. I think
Absolutely.
there's good improvement. I think team chemistry from last time.
Absolutely. And I think they have more handlers as well. They have more handling, cutting options. Like the squad is bigger.
Mhm.
They have more players. Last time they didn't even have enough subs really. So everyone is playing
Yeah.
Savage for a lot of the games. So it was. A
Yeah,
nice
oh.
D by Rohan.
Rohan has this knack of just knowing where the this is going and being it.
Yeah.
Very good defense player.
I think it's because he's a very good football player actually, and he's played
Okay.
football for most of his life and very competitively. And I think that sort of gives him that advantage because he has such a good sense of the game and
Yeah.
athleticism. Did you see that? Rohan once again saves the disc from touching the ground. Sachin into the
Oh.
end zone into Bhavya's hands.
Amazing throw. Icebreaker looking good as always.
Yeah, they've got a solid squad.
I think we can say now Icebreakers could be one of the contenders. Maybe it's
Yeah.
too early to say, but
Perhaps, but
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely do look very strong. They have some extremely experienced players, some very young but athletic players, very fast players. So they've got a good mix of everything. And afterburners are walking back to the end zone. After
what's
having lost
what's the
this
score
point.
by the way?
The score is 7-1 to the the Icebreakers. They seem to be keeping up the momentum of scoring.
Yeah.
Half time.
Oh, it's half time.
Okay, halftime 7-1 to Icebreakers. We'll be back in a minute or two.
No, I'd like to have some chit chat with
Okay,
you.
sure,
Sid,
sure.
While we have this half times to ourselves, what do you think of your own game? Do you think you are pushing hard for the Mumbai Bunties? What are you working on? What is your focus for this tournament?
So, the first day I came, I think that was me playing competitive ultimate after almost 6-8 months. So it seemed like I'm starting all over again. To be very honest, my legs were not moving, my hands were not moving.
Yeah.
But now I think we as a team have tried to practice at least twice a week and individually work on some stamina and fitness. So I think in the past 2 weeks it has become better and the old game has a little bit come back. But still, I think personally for me, this break in pandemic and not being at home, not running around, I've tried as much as I can, but it has affected a game a little bit, I could say,
For
at least
sure.
for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I see that. I think a lot of players, after having had a break, I know a lot of players actually have been keeping fit and working out through the pandemic, and that's really inspiring to see. But a lot of us have also slacked off, and that bigger break is really hard to recover from. It's not that hard to recover from, but it's almost frustrating to see one's deterioration in skill and fitness, and it's yeah, I guess this is a good sign. This is a good way to push everyone to come back into the sport, after in a very exciting way. to come back and push
And-
once again.
And also, it depends on what side of 30 you are on.
That
But
is
yeah, but I guess uh, if there's certain discipline and momentum that you have, then I think it could be overcome.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Which side of 30? I think I'm on this side of 30. I have a while to go to 30. Half time, we have afterburners standing in a circle, just sort of talking about their game. I think Yasha very aggressively, very not aggressively actually, very just actively explaining. I think she's talking about some strategy. We have icebreakers who just made a little cheer in their circle, and they look like they're just chilling now.
Afterburners has a full team, I think, for the first time this week.
Absolutely.
Everyone has turned up. And from what I saw from couple of points, like they're able to get the disc till the half line, and I think beyond the half line is just it's not happening. I think that's why the scoring opportunities are less for them.
Absolutely. I think a team's game near the end zone, just before the end zone and into the end zone, is so crucial. I mean, obviously, it's about scoring the point, but like, it's so important to have some sort of structure, some sort of predetermined structure for the end zone, because it's so easy to mess up, and that's what we keep seeing time and again. And the best teams also mess up. You know, in
Yeah.
very high level competitions, we see a lot of teams sort of muck up the end zone game almost. And it's so important to have clear roles, handler, movement, cutter movement, perhaps isolation plays. So I'm sure they'll figure it out, but it's a hard one to crack, because I feel like even with really well practiced teams, everyone sort of wants the disc also at the end zone. It comes to like, oh, I want to score, but you want to play as a team, but everyone kind of wants to score, and everyone's kind of just running around haywire in
There are
the
no
end
open
zone.
spaces to cut to.
Absolutely, and it sort of just like makes a little bit of a khichdi, as we say, in the end zone. So, yeah.
So Ria, why don't you tell us about yourself? So Ria is this amazing ultimate player, has a very good game sense, and she also happens to do slacklining, which she's also very good at. So how do you have this balance between these two things?
Yeah. I do slacklining and rock climbing.
okay,
FYI,
one more thing.
just another thing. But no, I wouldn't say amazing for any of these three sports. But I just enjoy them, I guess. Ultimate gave me, I think, friends in Bombay once when I moved to Mumbai, and gave me friends I really value, who I really identify with. And I think that Ultimate does that for a lot of people.
Same for me. Same for me.
Yeah, and I think it gives people access to other people that maybe fall in the mainstream sport category. People who don't enjoy football, cricket. There's always communities for that. But
It's ultimate is pretty easy to pick up
absolutely,
compared to other sports.
yeah.
This is what I've at least found, and many other players who have recently joined say this.
Absolutely. It's very inclusive also. I feel like it's like almost hippie level inclusive, you know, like everyone's welcome, spirit of the game is important, like, which is amazing. And I think that's so central to what makes Ultimate so special. It's just like the fact that there's no referees, there's no, you are competitive, but at the same time you're willing to let go of that competitiveness for the sake of spirit, and not make just it's a very odd and very interesting balance that somehow we maintain. Sometimes we don't as well, and people struggle to maintain that balance. It's hard to keep up spirit, when you really really want to win and you're working so hard. But
But I think in my 5-6 years of playing Ultimate, I have never seen someone take undue advantage of considering this is a self-referred game. I'm sure there have been disagreements between players. Call was not right, but
yeah.
not seen anyone take undue advantage.
Absolutely. I have a couple of times. It's been bitter, but everything else. It's been literally one game maybe where it's been a slightly sour experience. But again, that's a learning, I think, uh, opportunity to learn from as a team as well. We have icebreakers who just threw it away out of the end zone, I think. They tried to score, but it didn't end up being connected with. And yeah, we have Akshay, I think, walking to the disc.
No,
Is
I
that not
think
Akshay?
it's
Oh, that's
Ani.
Ani. Sorry, how could I miss Ani? Uh,
Ani with his
yeah.
old monkish beard.
Oh, okay, beard. That's quite apt, I think. If anyone knows Ani, they'll make that connection. Uh, Ani has been playing for really long. Oh, and that was Arya who kind of missed that. I think they're rushing the game a little bit, if I'm not wrong.
Trapped in the sideline.
Yeah.
It's slightly windy also. The disc took
Yeah,
went
it
away from
floated
her.
for a while. Yeah.
good.
And score by Joanna. Who is the one who assisted that?
Tahir.
Oh, that's Tahir. How did I not recognize Tahir? I kept thinking it was someone else. He's changed his look, huh? I think he's changed his outfit and
He has a
style
beard.
for.
He has a beard now. like a
Yeah.
proper beard.
I think, and he's got sunglasses on. Looking very cool today. He's dressed to win. That's for sure. We have afterburners walking back to their side of the field after Joe scored that last point.
So icebreakers have 4 subs. So did so do they have these many players the last week too?
I'm not sure actually. I missed last week,
Okay.
but
Seems like a pretty compact line,
yeah.
like at least compared to Bomb Squad, which is like a
Massive.
huge family. So, for people who are new to this game, we'll just brief you guys quickly on what this game about. It's a mixed gender sport with 7 players on the field, one team on offense, one team on defense. The team that is on defense will have the disc, which right now icebreakers are on defense. So they pull the disc as far as they can within the field, and the offense team picks it up from where it stops. And the thing is, when you have the disc, you cannot move or run, and you have 10 seconds to pass it to your teammates. Oh, that's an amazing throw by. Oh, not. No, that was not a good throw. It's just too much float on that. So yeah, coming back to that. So while running, you can take a couple of steps to slow down while catching the disc, but you cannot run with the disc. And the defense, you can mark each player or mark as per the strategy that you have. And while marking, oh, that's a good look to Bhavya from Sunil. Bhavya throw to Rohan, oh, amazing catch. I think this icebreakers have this chemistry.
Absolutely.
They just know which player is going to throw where,
Yeah.
which player needs to be.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of them are from Storm, a club team in Mumbai. And I think because they play together, they kind of know each other's game. At least Sharanya, Bhavya, Tahir, Rohan, and Ankita from Storm.
They play a lot together.
Absolutely. And Bhavya and Tahir are really good friends and they throw together a lot, like apart from just like playing the game itself. They practice together a lot. So I'm sure that chemistry really counts for something here. Joanna is also in Storm. How could I miss Joanna? And we have, I think that's Vaishnavi. She's come for a couple of Storm practices. She's really good. She plays basketball. Again, having basketball or football, like having played basketball or football and then or rugby, I think. I'm not sure how rugby
There
works.
was we had one rugby player in Rascals a couple of years back.
Nice. Yeah. So having that background like really changes the way one plays because that sense of the game is very similar, I think. So when much like say if you look at Rohan's game, he is pure footballer who's turned into ultimate player, and you can see that in his game. And he, I think quite a few people have that background, A lot of people who really thrive in the sport or take it up instantly have played something else before. Usually, and that's great to see. We need more um, people who um, really thrive in the sport. Oh, was that Saitra?
Yes, I think that was
Of course. On the parallel game that's happening, we had Saitra just uh, snatch the disc out of the air in the end zone and score a beautiful point. We have the disc that's gone up for a pull. Going to be picked up by Atir, the owner of Afterburners. Um,
you. I think one of the references why the team name is Afterburners is because Arthur is a pilot,
yes.
and in like technical pilot language, afterburners are usually like a engine mode that you have on jets that makes the fighter jets go faster. Wow.
Yes.
That is an amazing throw, and that's an amazing position by Manan. Oh, it's a travel call. Ah, that's sad.
That's unfortunate.
It's a good look and a good position by
Karthik.
Manan.
Oh.
I think they have players who can run, who can catch, who can throw. I think they can open up the game, deep game a little bit, put more pressure on icebreakers.
Absolutely, I think they've got icebreakers. Sorry, Afterburners have a relatively young
Again
team.
to
Athir
Gajju,
to
and that's an amazing
Akshay.
catch.
That was beautiful. That was a really good grab by Akshay in the end zone.
They should keep doing that
So,
more often.
yeah, the score is now 8-2, if I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
wrong.
so.
We'll 9-2, my bad. Yeah, the Afterburners have relatively younger players who've been playing for a little. They have a good mix of experience with Ani and Atir, but the others are relatively new to the sport, but they're fast. So they kind of make up with legs and speed for the experience, really. And they have quite a few extremely fast players. They have Anish, Puneet, Manan. They're all fast players.
They have UT too.
Oh, you! How could I forget you, Utkarsh? Last time I was commentating for an Afterburners game, we were all raving about Utkarsh
Okay.
and just how fast he is, how reliable he is, and how smart he is because he's in IIT Bombay, guys. But yeah, it's lovely to see them play so hard.
Yeah. I think one of the things that Afterburners, I think which they are already working on and which are taking time is the chemistry because there are so many players from different teams.
Yeah.
So I think this is where we see the difference in like one of the difference, of course, not everything, but icebreakers and afterburners. Afterburners has players from at least 3 teams, one with Rascals, one UT plays with IIT, Karthik is there from IIT, Akshay from Jumbish. So I think, yeah, Arya. So I think maybe that could have been the reason that they're taking time to have that chemistry and understanding, whereas icebreakers have it from the get-go, from the first game.
Absolutely. And the other players, the non-storm players, I guess, from Icebreakers are also very experienced players. Even there's Sachin from Pune, Rizwan. So they're all very, they've been playing for a while. So it's easy for them to adapt, I think. And some of the younger players, it's harder for them. Like chemistry is more important in that equation when you're less experienced, I think. When you're more experienced, it's less important, I guess. We had a call, was it?
Yeah,
Or was it a D?
It was a foul call by Akshay.
Oh, okay. That was a foul call. We have Akshay pick up the disc. Oh, so was
That
it?
accepted?
Is it a score?
it's a
Oh,
score.
it's a score. Yep. Afterburners have scored again. That's the second point in a row. That's got to be good for their morale,
Yeah.
no?
I think if they have that momentum, they can get very close to icebreakers.
Absolutely. They have a very strong team. So this scoreboard doesn't reflect much in terms of skill. Maybe they're just getting into the groove of things, and momentum is sometimes sometimes you get clicks, sometimes it doesn't click, and
Yeah.
it looks like they're clicking now, which is
Yeah.
amazing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they catch up on the scoreboard, you know.
Yes, yes. They have the legs, they have the skills, they have experience. Ananya is there. Let's hope they catch up
Yeah,
to
and
have
they've
so that
got-
it's a closer game.
Absolutely. They've got a really good handler line as well. They have Arya, Yasha, Athir, Ani, who are all experienced handlers. I think Ani is a handler. I'm not even sure actually.
Ani,
He's a cutter, no?
he started, from what I've seen of him so far, he plays primarily as a cutter, but he is very comfortable changing roles.
Yeah. A very versatile player.
Very versatile player.
Absolutely. Wow, and we have Jailam Roy walking into us coolly into the commentating box. Jailam plays for Rascal. Jailam, would you like to join us on this? Are you going to play?
Yeah, I'm here finally.
It's so good to see you. She's been MTBing in Leh actually, which is why
Really?
Jailam's.
Amazing.
She's pretty badass like that. So again, Ultimate has a bunch of really cool people playing Ultimate
Yeah.
who do many other things with their lives, and when they meet, they only talk about Ultimate.
I like your work voice.
My work voice. This is not my work. I'm not getting paid. I could have been doing other interesting things, but I really like my friends in Ultimate,
You're in my team, right?
and I love to watch them
We're in
play.
the same team, Jailam.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jailam walked in coolly. She's not sure which team she plays on.
No, I know.
I'm
which team
joking.
I'm playing.
She almost attacked me. It's okay. Something we all have to. We all have friends like that. Oh, we have a nice. Oh, and a D by. Oh, Ajay had that opportunity, but Bhavya had the presence of mind to catch the deflection. Scored by Icebreakers once again. It was a neither here nor there point.
That's why they always say catch your D's. If you can catch your D's. It's very important.
Something I really struggle to do actually. Because I feel like I've wired myself to just whack it out of the air. And sometimes that whacking ends up deflecting it and it gets afloat, and another person and your opponent can potentially catch it, and that's why you want to catch your D. Easier said than done. I mean,
Yeah.
harder to do than.
Harder to do.
Wait,
It's
what? Yeah,
easier said than done,
That's
yeah.
right. I was
And when you're in the game, there's so much going on in your mind. You just want to reach the disc first.
Yeah.
I think a lot of experienced players have this calmness about them of having this sense to catch the disc
Absolutely.
while they're playing.
Absolutely, and that's such an advantage. I think that it comes with experience, for most people, and it's presence of mind. Really, I think
Presence
it's
of
a presence of mind. It's flow state. Flow state is so important in sports. It's something I've been exploring recently, and I've realized.
Can you talk about it? Actually,
Yeah, so
What word?
flow state is where action meets mindfulness, if I'm not wrong, or something like that. Basically, it's when you're doing an activity and you're in this space where you're just sort of doing it naturally, and you're not thinking about it, and when you're done with the activities, it's like your most optimum what's the word for it, optimal execution sort of movement. I'm not doing a great job at this, but if you see like some teams play some certain points, it's like the whole team is in sync and no one's really thinking about what they're doing. It's not like okay, now the disc is in Joanna's hand, okay, I need to run there. Everyone's just sort of on autopilot and you're just like doing what you have to do, and it's almost by feel, and that comes with practice as well. It's not just something that happens naturally, it comes with practice, but that state is almost flow state. It happens a lot with adventure sports, and also other sports like football and ultimate, where everyone is just sort of, you're in sync with yourself and your team, and it's really beautiful, those points. Yeah, so that's what flow state is.
Akshay has the disc.
We have
Down
Athir
to
now.
Athir. I
Athir
think-
looking for options.
Yeah, cuts are not happening. I think the Icebreakers are doing a pretty good marking. And Sunil
Absolutely.
is poaching all the lanes.
Uh,
Oh, that's
Sunil
a
is
good one.
such a good player. Arya with the disc who caught it. She's a very good handler, very reliable handler. She's very experienced as well. She's been playing for
plays for
very long.
Jumbish?
She plays for Jumbish, and I think she's played internationally. She's represented India, if I'm not wrong.
That's
She's a very young player, but very promising, very talented. I would want her on my team. Oh,
Okay.
Ani dropped that, but
It's too
no
far,
worries,
too
Ani.
far.
You're gonna get it back.
No.
So Ani and Tamil, I'm saying. Ani and Atir are very close friends. Both have lived in Chennai for very long. So they have a very nice like Tamil connection going on. They have some really good chemistry. Oh, was that Kashish?
That was
No, that's
Negi,
not Kashish.
Pawan Negi.
Oh, Pawan
He plays
Negi
for the IIT.
sort of dropped that disc in the end zone. Hard luck to Icebreakers, but it was a good effort. It was really good effort.
It was a really good look. It was perfect in that place. Now coming back to the chemistry, I think all credit to Bhavya in having that foresight of understanding his players, which players would have that.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good job from the start.
Absolutely. Bhavya is a owner of Icebreakers, right? Bhavya is so basically owners bought their players really. It's an IPL format, IPL kind of format, auction format, and yeah. So owners really had to like strategically buy their players. You need to make sure you have enough handlers on your line. You need to have enough cutters on your line. You need legs. You need people like Puneet on your line who are really fast. He missed that, but that was a good cut. He lost his person there.
I think there's a lot of crowding happening in the field that upline throws are not happening for afterburners.
Yeah, it's not looking very organized.
Yeah.
This
Tahir,
because they're tired as well. Exhaustion kind of leads to there being a lot of once again khichdi on the field because everyone's
that's a good save from Sunil. Throw to
Vaishnavi.
Vaishnavi.
Once again, basketball players, all these basketball
Yeah.
players, they tend to do really well in this sport.
And Icebreakers have this upline game that they have the upline dump, the disc goes ahead. They have the upline dump and the disc goes ahead. I think afterburners need to stop that. Don't let them get the upline throw. Don't let them get the throw ahead from the sideline. They are very good at it.
Yeah, identifying these things is so important as well, right, in the game. Knowing
So I have identified, like we have identified considering that we're playing them second game today.
oh, nice.
So let's see if we're able to stop that.
How exciting! Absolutely, it's good to read your teams well in advance as well, no?
I think
Absolutely.
it's very important for each team to have a clear game plan and a strategy in mind before starting a game.
Absolutely, absolutely. It obviously brings in some sort of order to the game. It tells folks, that whatever happens, this is what we're going to stick to. This is the default sort of strategy we're going to use. If a specific strategy is being used, then and that doesn't work, how you default to the default, So that kind of happens with experience, or it needs to be set beforehand. You can't sort of decide this while
Playing.
while the game's sort of on. You can, but it's hard to sort of switch into that, I guess.
I think that this just went out of bounds, out of the line.
And they're choosing to not call brick on this. I think Atir is picking it up from the sideline with
Looking for cuts, looking
Yeah.
for dumps, and that's a deep throw to Akshay. That's a
Very-
really good position.
yeah
And a score.
by Anish. That is 3 to Afterburners. That was really good reading by Akshay as well, because the disc was kind of moving away from him, and he caught it out of the air, not in the direction that the disc was going in. It was very good read by Akshay. Anish, I think, is the influencer in the team, the social media influencer. He's he's very interesting, very wholesome content on Instagram. Go look him up at Anish for everybody, I think, on Instagram. And he's constantly traveling and making videos about his his travels, and very wholesome is what I would call it.
That's great.
Content.
He's a very good player.
Absolutely, very fast, very athletic player. And we have,
We have a change. No, who just came on the line?
I can't see.
So from right we have Ananya, Athir, Arya, Anish,
Varun.
Varun,
Puneet.
Puneet, and Akshay on the line.
That's a strong
That's
line.
yeah.
very
That's a really good pull, almost in the end zone.
That's
Oh,
Sagar.
that's good pressure by icebreakers.
This is
Sorry,
Rizwan.
by Afterburners. Tahir to Atul. Atul to Rizwan. Rizwan to Bhavya. That's a good cut by Bhavya.
Pick call?
I think yeah, that's a pick call.
Sagar's game, he's almost like glue. Sorry,
Sagar.
sorry, Rizwan.
Rizwan.
My
yes.
bad. I don't know why I said Sagar. Sagar is on another team and plays really well and plays the same sort of role in the
Yeah.
team. But yes, Rizwan is so crucial to this team as well. He really brings
So-
it together.
Tahir has that good look, and that's a great D by Anish. See the same thing that we were talking about. Upline,
Yeah,
throw.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think they were pretty quick in identifying that.
Mhm.
And it was a really good D by Afterburners by Anish.
Absolutely. And there were icebreakers were outnumbered there in that last point. There was only one person from icebreakers, and there were two defendants, I guess. All these lawyers are going to There's a lot of lawyers playing Ultimate, and they might swear at me after this, but that's okay. But yeah, it was Afterburners was at an advantage there in that last point. Athir with the disc, looking for cuts. He's calling.
Cuts
But
are
I
not
think the,
coming. I think that's okay. That's
beautiful
good
cut.
save by Akshay.
Even
Akshay
the
on the
stack
sideline.
is a little too spread out. I think
Yeah.
it's not. I think it could be a little closer. But yeah.
Oh, that's
Athir.
a good try by Athir.
That's a layout. What is a layout? It's a dive almost.
Dive to
Yeah.
cast the disc.
Absolutely, it's one of that last desperate attempts to like when you really want to win and you really want to score, you lay out.
See,
Nice shutdown of the upline by Puneet.
Oh, that's a great. Was
the
it a
target.
hammer or a backhand?
I couldn't tell honestly. It was too fast. It was very fast. Like no
Yeah.
one had any time to think there.
Yeah.
I think it was a scuba type hammer type thing. So there's many kinds of throws really. Oh, there's people screaming around here. It's our streaming people. They're just making sure we have good a very good live stream happening. What was I? And as the name suggests, it's
It's if you are right-handed, forehand is from your right side.
right side. Exactly.
and
Thank
if-
you.
And if you're left-handed, your forehand is from the left side.
That's quite perfectly put. And then there's a hammer. A hammer, again, as the name suggests, is sort of like when you whack a hammer down almost. It goes from around your head, and the disc is sort of flipped when it's in the air. It's almost like one of those throws that you do when you don't have any other options. It's one of those last 3 to 4 second throws that you do when you don't have enough time, you're being backed into a corner.
Yeah. And the hammer goes over the players. It's like it almost functions like a ball. You're throwing a ball. It can curve around. It can go vertically up and come down.
Absolutely.
So it needs to be pinpoint accurate.
Yeah, and those are I think the hardest to catch almost also, because also the disc is flipped. It's really fast, and the angles to catch are a little different as well.
So Ria, it was great commenting with you. I'll have to take your
Oh.
leave now. Our team is warming up for the next game. My team.
Oh, that's really sad. I'm going to be alone in this commentating box, but that's okay. Sid, good luck for your next game.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you have a really good game. I hope you win and play the best you can today.
Thanks.
Good
and hope to play with you soon.
I'm dying inside. You have no idea.
See you.
See you. Okay. I think it's been a timeout has been called. A timeout is when, as you know, timeout, much like any other sport, is a little break. You have a couple of seconds just to regroup, just to, if to re-strategize, to just to get morale high and just to come together once again. I think we're closing in on the end of the game. Match कब खत्म होता है? 8:10 go. Time अभी क्या है? 8:02. Okay. We have about 7 minutes to game. So we're reaching, we're sort of coming to the end of the game. But the Afterburners have done really well. Icebreakers have done even better, as the scoreboard suggests. And lines are on. I think the Icebreakers are just sort of waiting for, they're calling marks. Yeah. And I think they're just sort of calling, trying to figure out who's going to mark who and all of that. Handlers and cutters are being established in the Afterburner line for now. We have a hand up for the pull. I think that's Sachin. Oh, nice floaty pass into Athir's hands. That's a very good pull. That's exactly what a pull should do. It needs to take as much time as it can in the air, so that the team that just threw the pull can, catch up, and by the time the disc is on the ground, has been caught, it's being already defended. That was Icebreakers who threw it away in the end zone. I think there was a little bit of a mismatch / miscommunication there. Sachin's got the disc with a nice up line into Pawan Negi's hand to Athir. A nice little spoobery. That was a good effort by. Is that Sachin or Atul? I think it's Sachin. Okay, that's Sachin, my bad. Okay, yeah, Sachin really, he laid out, which is a dive. He dived for the disc, but didn't make it just in time. We have Athir walking to the disc to pick it up. So it looks like Yasha and Athir are playing handler role for this game, which is what they do best, really. Like, Athir is an extremely reliable handler, so is Yasha, both very experienced. As you can see, the players have sort of lined up in the center of the field. That's called a stack, where you sort of line up in the middle, so you have empty spaces on the left and the right of the players. And what you want to do is, one by one, you just sort of run into these spaces to give the handlers an option. What you see Akshay doing right now is a cut. Akshay is looking up for options. We have Arya, who gave him a good option. They need to center the disc. Athir with the disc back to Arya. Jo had an opportunity, but she was also mid-stride. Huck to Anish, but wasn't very well read. And Rizwan did a good job there, because as the defender, you don't necessarily have to touch the disc. What you can do is play mind games, really. And he did a good job with Anish there, where he sort of, you kind of break their focus, really, just by being there. Icebreakers, Rohan sort of missed that catch in just close to the end zone. It's unfortunate. So the disc goes to the Afterburners. Yasha walking to the disc to pick it up, marked by Sharanya, who, might I add, is a stop motion filmmaker. How cool is that? Once again, Ultimate is full of extremely interesting people who do extremely interesting things with their lives. And I'm so inspired by so many people every day in the Ultimate community. Extremely a pleasure to watch them. Athir to Akshay, but that sort of was dropped. Again, disc to Rohan and Sachin to Rohan scored. Rohan likes to go by the name Beast as well, which he lives up to really. He is quite the beast on the field with his athletic prowess. Afterburners walking back. That's Manan with the disc, who's holding the disc. Oh, that's the end of the game. Score is 13-4 to Icebreakers. Are you sure? 13? Game end हुआ अभी. Time क्या हुआ? 8-7. Okay. They are high-fiving, chest bumping. It's so nice to see teams have this kind of chemistry and things. So that's the end of game 1 for day 3 of Mumbai Ultimate League. Big shout out to Refex, the sponsors of this league. Always good to have them. This is me, Ria, signing out. Thank you for watching. And please do continue watching the next few games. They'll be up on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you.